Hello and welcome to a few minutes of relaxation. And we'll start with some nice deep inhales and exhales. So just coming to center, arriving at our practice, we tune into our bodies. And we'll take another nice deep inhale and exhale here. And then let's go ahead, we'll come into table pose for a moment. So we'll start table and we'll come into a few of the Chakravakasana, the cat-cow, where we inhale, look up, open the heart, exhale, we tuck the chin and round the back. So we're just moving with our breathing, allowing the heart space to open up on the inhale, spine opening on the exhale. Let's do one more. Come back to center, and let's go ahead and come down onto our stomachs on the mat. So you can come through a plank pose, a little more intense. We lift the knees up. Here we are in plank. Shoulders are strong, back strong, core is strong. Nice deep inhale and exhale. We can also bring the knees down. We're going to move on the exhale all the way down to the mat. So we're here, and then we come down, all the way down. You can let the head and shoulders relax. We can bend the knees and windshield wiper legs. And let's move with our breathing in and out of Cobra pose. So hands are underneath shoulders. Elbows stay in. And we inhale, come up, and then exhale, come down. So we're just moving with our breath. You can come up a little higher. You can also choose a Sphinx pose if Cobra is feeling too much for shoulders. So we're in our Sphinx, heart space is open. And you don't need to move, we're just breathing into the heart space here. Otherwise, we're in our Cobra. You can add a little extra to this by lifting the hands up so they're not touching. And nice deep inhale and exhale. One more. And let's lower down, let the head and shoulders relax. Good. Let's go ahead and come into a puppy pose. Puppy pose, we curl the toes under, knees are on the mat. We reach the hips up and back. The further the hips are towards the heels, the more intense this might feel. So we can come into child's pose if we need to, if this is feeling too much for the arches of the feet or the toes. It's an intense opening. One more nice deep inhale and exhale. Let's come into standing forward fold from here. We can come through a downward facing dog, or maybe we come through table. And we'll step into our standing forward fold. Let the head and shoulders relax. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Good. Let's roll up. Come on up to standing to mountain pose. We can roll the shoulders. We can lift the arms up. Look up. Nice deep inhale and exhale. And let's come into tree pose from here. So tree pose, right foot's down, the left foot comes up. So we're here, here. Maybe we can come to the inner thigh. Here. Nice deep inhale and exhale. We can lift arms up. So again, we do our best to find a little stillness. And if you find your balance, you're feeling a little wobbly, it's okay to come out of this pose. Come out of standing balance. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Even if you're in tree and feeling wobbly, take a breath right here. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Good. And we'll come back to our mountain pose. Nice deep breath. Let's come into tree on the other side. Let's just see how our balance is on that side. We're checking in. We can have toes touching, always okay. We can hold on to something if we need to. So we're here. We can be here. And hands at heart center. We can lift arms up. Nice deep breath. Find a little bit of stillness. The hardest thing to do in tree pose is close your eyes, so you can maybe give that a try. See what that feels like. You may lose your balance, that's okay. And we come back to center. Come back to mountain pose. Nice deep inhale and exhale. On our next inhale, we reach up. Let's take a fold. Let's come down to a plank pose. So we're in plank. We can always have knees down in plank. We're here. Nice deep inhale. We're going to use the exhale to lower all the way down. Let the head and shoulders relax. You can bend the knees and windshield wiper legs. That can feel really nice on the lower back. And let's come into a heart opener here. We have our Sphinx pose on the forearms. We have our Cobra pose, hands underneath the shoulders and the elbows in here. We have our upward facing dog, hands by the rib cage here, a little bit further down, and the hips come off the mat. So the tops of the feet are on the mat. You can also bring knees down if you need to. You can also curl toes under, especially if you're feeling a foot cramp coming on. So we're here, heart space open. You can also come into a bow pose, see if the feet are available today. So maybe they are, maybe they're not, that's okay. You can do that one at a time also. But let's stay here for a few breaths. You can switch it up. Nice deep inhales and exhales. We open up that heart space. And maybe 2 more breaths. Nice deep inhale and exhale. All right. Let's come on down. Nice deep breath. Let the head and shoulders relax. Let's come back to puppy pose. Curl the toes under. We're on the knees. The hips reach back towards the heels. Forehead comes down. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Good. Let's come back. Downward facing dog. And maybe even a standing forward fold. So we're headed into standing forward fold. You can also come into it from table pose. Let the head and shoulders relax. And then we're going to bend the knees. Let's come on up. You can roll the shoulders. Lift the arms up. And we can come back to our mountain pose. And again, just finding a little stillness within, no matter what's happening outside of us. No matter what's happening. We have the power using the breathing and just tuning in, just practicing. It's an ongoing practice. One more nice deep breath right here. And I thank you for joining me for a few minutes of relaxation where we create our own practice and live our yoga. Thank you and namaste.